Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's Mary, and I am here with the first Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Word on the Street of 2024. And let me tell you, between poor Mike being in the hospital, almost getting a glimpse of Mike and Justine's baby, getting a glimpse of Charlie with Lena, Dylan and Marissa, and a whole bunch of public service announcements. There is so much to get into. But first, I have a question for a dude named Earl. How many chances do you get to screw up in the month of December before you spend your New Year's in jail? Well, the answer to that is 3. Let's get into it, guys. So much to get into. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for spending your New Year with me and for spending the rest of the year with me. Strap in. It's going to be a roller coaster ride. You guys know it. First of all, Melissa and Louie, they spent New Year's Eve in Times Square. But my question to you guys is, what do you think of Melissa's new nose? She spent 11K. We saw her hand over her credit card on the last episode to pay for it. Okay, but guys, I hate to say it. I think she should demand a refund. I don't see a difference. Honestly, look at this picture here where you could see it really, really up close. Okay, I really don't see a difference. Maybe the swelling hasn't gone completely down and she's still in that recovery stage. I'm hoping that's what it is, but I'm not really. I don't know. I'm thinking she should request a refund because it doesn't. I mean, look, guys, what do you think? So they spent New Year's Eve in Times Square, and I know Melissa's annoying AF, but I think they are a really adorable couple. Okay, so Melissa shared this reel to the gram. I'm going to share it with you guys. It's like a summary of their night. Okay, hang on, check it out. But let me know what you guys think of her nose. Like seriously, okay? Because uh, 11K, and to me, I don't see a difference.
Come with me to New York City for New Year's Eve. First, we stopped at Senegal for dinner. It was really delicious.
I mean, Louis' teeth, on the other hand, look fantastic. Okay, Louis got okay. She got her money's worth for Louis' teeth. Her nose, I don't know.
I had a Patron margarita with a Grand Marnier floater. I also had some shrimp with rice and a lot of chips. That was my second margarita. Then we headed over to the Wounded Warriors Foundation where we got our VIP passes.
Yes, I forgot to mention that they were part of the Wounded Warriors VIP section, so they were escorted to a section of Times Square.
And then we were escorted over to a sectioned off area in Times Square. There's Isabella and Zach.
That's her daughter,
We finally
Isabella.
made it. There's Louie. That's me and Isabella. Now we just had to stand here and wait for the countdown. Everyone had their Planet Fitness gear because I guess they were sponsoring the ball drop. There's Louie again. He's very excited. Finally, we made it to the countdown. It was really overall a good experience. Happy New Year. Me and Louie had our first kiss of 2024.
And I think they're adorable, even though she's annoying AF.
I'm happy we got the opportunity to do this. It was fun. It was really fun. Bye.
So that's how Melissa and Louis spent their New Year. But they weren't the only couple that was in New York City for the holidays. Brittany and Key Rock made it back to New York City for the holidays. As we seen on screen, Brittany and Key Rock were heading to New York to see Brittany's grandmother, and their road trip on screen wasn't starting off too well. But from what I seen on from what I seen on the gram, their holiday road trip to New York, they went to Bryant Park, they were hanging out, Brittany was taking cute selfies on the train. So, Happy New Year from Brittany and Key Rock. Now, we got a sneak peek of the baby. Almost. Mr. and Mrs. Montana Mills, wishing everybody a Happy New Year, provided a sneak peek of the baby. Almost. But Mike wants everybody to please keep streaming their song, Gangsta Shit, because he has a goal of 100K streams for the new year. And Mr. Montana Mills wants to remind everyone a great way to start off the new year on a positive note is to have a great credit score, and he could help you with that. So I'm not condoning any of this, but if you feel confident enough to provide your full name, your address, your birth date, your social security number, your mother's maiden name, and a bunch of other personal information to Mr. Montana Mills, he can help you with your credit score. So just send him a message. I'm not condoning any of this, of course, because he claims to be a credit expert. Now, I have a question. How many chances does one get to screw up in the month of December before you wind up in jail for New Year's? Apparently, for this dude, Earl, it's 3. Okay? So, on December 8th, it's DUI. On December 18th, it's leaving the scene of an accident. Now, on December 28th, it's stealing a car and using a woman's credit card. Oh, Earl, Earl, Earl. It seems to be allegedly on the night of Earl, aka Chance's accident, that he left the scene and left the injured driver in a flipped semi truck that was leaking fuel all over the highway. Earl decided that the best course of action was to go allegedly to the hospital parking lot and steal a hospital employee's car. And Earl allegedly took said car that he just stole to the gas station because he realized that the car was low on gas. And he realized that in the glove compartment of the car that he just stole, that there was a debit card. And being the upstanding citizen that Earl Pitt is, he decided to use the woman's debit card to fill up the tank, buy some cigarettes, and buy some adult beverages at the gas station. So, Earl Pitt was arrested on December 28th and spent his New Year's in jail. He will be seen and he will have his chance in front of a judge in about an hour or so. And I will bring any news to you once I have it. And yeah, that's basically it. So Earl had 3 chances to screw up in December, and he spent his New Year's in jail. So, guys, please check out my article on wordonthestreetreality.com, The Downward Spiral of Earl Pitt, because starting from the beginning of December, that's all it's been, a downward spiral. So please, if you haven't checked it out, please check out my article. Now, Joy, one thing she has done in 2003 was cry. She has cried cried. Every time I turn around, this chick is crying. Okay. So even she admits it. May the tears I cry in 2023 water the seeds I'm planting for 2024. Girl, I hope so. As for Red, he posted this on New Year's Eve. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, Red, but yeah. Now, I just want to point something out. For Chevelle and Quaylon to be on TV talking about adopting Malayla, Quaylon has been nowhere around during the holidays, okay? It has been mom and daughter time all the way. I don't see Quaylon at anywhere. Movie date, ice skating, no Quaylon, okay? I do see Quaylon hanging outside hotels, in a hotel room. I mean, okay, this is Quaylon the other day. He went live as usual, and being the nosy blogger that I am, I was watching, and it's just I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna play.
Been drinking a Douce. That's what I've been on.
Now this was on New Year's Eve.
Chasing that bag today, for sure, for sure. Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. What else somebody got going on today? Huh? All right, hit me up when I hop out. Shouldn't have. Hit me up. Or DM me, I see my number.
Now I think he's kind of flirting right here. Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but yeah.
You ain't got to steal. Smoking, okay. Ron's Bombshell was happening. Teflon lyrics was good. Hear about Larry Monroe. What's good with you? What kind of hair you got? Need to look at your shit. Need to look at your shit. I might be able to help you out. You might be able to help me out. You never know. Look at this shit. Still got gifts, gotta be open. Shit crazy. Yeah, Douce got me feeling loose. Hi, guys.
Hi, Quaylon. This is where he starts playing with the filters. And this is where I lost interest. I said, I am out of here. Once he started playing with the filters, guys, I lost interest. So yeah, I think it's kind of obvious, at least it is to me, that Quaylon and Chevelle are not together. Okay, so yeah. Now, we got a sneak peek of Charlie's face. Okay, check this out. Now, this is adorable. Lena playing with her little sister, and the caption says it all.
Lena, Charlie alone.
Now, look at that face. Look at that face, guys.
Plus, instant free financing until January 2028. The Rest to Go Happy New Year sale is going on now.
Scott presents Budgeting Outside the Box.
So we get a sneak peek of Charlie's face. and mom's mac and cheese. You want to get a cheesy like Eris? Check out her cooking TikTok channel. She has all the recipes up on the TikTok. Now, Cam is taking care of his skin and his body, okay? But he has some public service announcements, okay? So here's some public service announcements from Cam. Lindsay also has some public service announcements, okay? Lindsay, who took things into her own hands and proposed to Blaine on the last episode, she has some public service announcements, okay? This section of Word on the Street, I'm going to call it public service announcements from the cast, okay? Blaine, who was ripped by fans for a gift that he gave to Kagan for Christmas, he has a public service announcement, okay? I'm going to share this with you guys.
Yeah, that's what I like doing in the spare time. Oh yeah, by the way, for everybody out there hating on me about putting the down dog in the cage, look, here's the scenario. We just got this.
That's how they sell it to you.
Look,
That's how they give you the
just
dog.
got this puppy, right?
I'm getting ready.
I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's gonna tear up all my kids' presents or not. So therefore, and we got Big Dog. So Big Dog is very territorial, and he's inside, of course. So when you bring another dog inside, it's gonna get aggressive. And I've done tried it out, so I already knew Big Dog was going to attack the dog. That's why I put the dog in the cage for a split moment where Big Dog didn't kill the puppy in front of my kid for Christmas. But the dog's out of the cage. It stays inside. It runs around. It's good.
Okay. I'm going to do
Just to like end the saga of Marissa's food chronicle.
So, public service announcement from Blaine regarding the husky. Public service announcement from LaTisha. She's an accountant. Never said I was a CPA, certified public accountant. There is a difference, folks. And she wants everyone to know that she was throwing it down for New Year's. And I hope, girl, you saved me some strawberry cheesecake cookies. That's all I'm saying. A public service announcement from Diva. Happy New Year's, world. Don't bring that same energy into the new year. Get to it and leave anybody that's not on the same page behind. A public service announcement from Emily. I deserve to drink tonight and look hot as fuck. I totally endorse this. A public service announcement from Kayla, and this is serious. She has COVID and it sucks. And let me tell you, I've had COVID twice and COVID does suck. So seriously, guys, be safe, okay? And I'm going to leave this public service announcement right here. Happy New Year from Skyla and her sister, and Garrett and his girl. And of course, it wouldn't be a word on the street, and it wouldn't be a new year without Mandy and Maurice. And Maurice is looking kind of plump, don't you think? And of course, Jessica and her adorable, handsome little man. Happy New Year, girl. And of course, it wouldn't be word on the street without a little bit of hot mess Dylan. Okay, so Dylan is taking his shades off so you could see that he's serious, okay? And he is flipping everybody off. Him and Marissa have been doing this like photo shoot and glam and blah, blah, blah. Okay, according to Amber, caught this live. Apparently, no surprise, Marissa and Dylan are arguing again, and Dylan said he had a heart attack. Marissa said, well, you had a heart attack because of the drugs and blah, blah, blah. And no surprise that they're arguing, okay? But Marissa, you're going to call Dylan out for his drug use when it's obvious that so this is my public service announcement about recreational drugs. Marissa, she shared this to her story, I want to say 2 days ago. Apparently she's been sick and she just got her appetite back. Okay. And this is Marissa's Food Chronicles, but I think she's a little confused. Okay.
I don't even know if I said that right because I'm still a little delirious. Bone of beef, that's what I was eating. They had buy one get one free on Chicago style hot dogs, which I'm about to eat both these bitches right now. And I already drank 2 Pepsis.
Honey, those aren't Pepsis, those are Cokes.
Like I inhaled this food. And then I got me a little Cinnabunny bun. Ooh. I feel energized. I feel better. I feel like I'm ready to take over the world.
So that is my public service announcement about recreational drugs. You will be confusing Pepsi with Coke. So now, exposing him, he's trash is back. Happy New Year. And she would like everyone to know that Marissa is starting an OnlyFans agency, and that might not be such a good idea, bringing around other young women around Dylan for him to do horrible things to, like this young woman experienced at the hands of Dylan. So she put up messages, and basically she just wants to know why Marissa will bring other women around Dylan to be exposed and etc. And Heather, on the other hand, wants everyone to know that she's not a lesbian. Hang on for this one, guys. Heather, who is now 34 weeks pregnant, I believe, shared this to her story yesterday.
Last week it was foster care systems for my unborn child. I'm not putting my child up for adoption. This week it's lesbian connection. Why? Who is taking their time to subscribe me to all of this? I'm not a lesbian. So I'm not a lesbian. My belief system, not to get political, is kind of like whatever for you. For me, it's like definitely a man.
In all seriousness, I really want to know what's going to happen when she goes into labor in the hospital and they take the baby from her.
Definitely gender roles, traditional. I mean, I'm not like, one of those women who thinks that we all have to go back to days on the prairie wearing like long skirts with petticoats and saying yes sir and
Scarlet Lady
treating their husband like he is
Xavier speaks.
The be all end all of the household. I agree in having a say so and carrying your own weight, etc. and so forth. However, when it comes to typical domestic duties, I think the mom, me, is the one who spends most of her time with the child, and the father goes out and does whatever.
So that is gender roles, according to Heather, and public service announcement from Heather. She is not a lesbian. Cheryl and her man letting the world know they are together and happy. The comments tearing them apart, but Cheryl's out there happy with her new man. Now, in all seriousness, guys, Mikey is in the hospital with bad stomach pains. He probably needs his appendix out. So Our thoughts and prayers are with him. Mike, if you can hear me, I hope you're feeling better and I hope everything's okay. Anthony's back and he has a message. He has a message for his followers and he has a message for Sheree. Everyone makes mistakes, but loving you definitely isn't one of them. I'm not perfect, no human is, but I promise to work on my higher self and become the best version of me for me. I publicly apologize to you for anything that I have ever done to hurt you. I love you, my queen, my ride or die, my big ass headache, my turn up partner, my soulmate. Haley has a new job that she loves, and her appointment with her GYM was rescheduled for 2 weeks. But the good news is, at her next appointment, she might be able to see the gender of the twins. And Ty is showing off for her grandson, Mateo, who is adorable. Andrea has her own public service announcement. She believes she could change the world, so she decided to homeschool her children. And Jana is at the airport with her own reading. And if you guys haven't had a chance, please check out my highlight reel. I think 2023 was a great year for me when it came to cast interviews. I put together a little reel with some of my favorites. Check it out. And this is the ultimate love after lockup story I would love to see. Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Welcome. I don't want to say congratulations, but you served your time. And hey, I can't wait to see how your story turns out, to be honest. So I just want to close out this 2024, my first word on the street of 2024, by saying thank you so much, all my supporters, all my followers. I love all you guys. I see all your comments. Happy new year. Let's see what this new year brings. And personally, I'm going to try to live by this all year round. Stay chula and unbothered. Thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Hit that like button and share my video with a friend or 10. See you next time, guys. I'll let you know what's going on with Earl once I get an update. Bye.